Hey,
Everybody, what's up? Good morning, good evening. Hope you're having a good Monday. Thank God it's Monday, as they say, right, CM?
oh yeah, I love Mondays, man. I love Mondays. Today we're gonna talk some Pepe, and we're gonna look on the Pepe charts, give you our thoughts on Pepe, and if you have any question regarding a coin you want us to look at, drop it in the chat now, and also make sure to smash the like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel.
For sure. And while CM is uploading and is about to talk about Pepe, someone on YouTube told me that we need to start saying if we like the coin or don't like the coin as a project. And I'm going to just say that we believe in trading. Okay? So if you are new to our channel, if you're new, to this live stream, we believe in trading. We believe in getting in and out, taking our profits. We don't believe in any specific coin as something beautiful or amazing. All right? We don't fall for the stories whatsoever. Pepe, no coin is good or bad, all right? Only if it's a rug pull, then it's shit, right? But if it's just a coin, it's just a coin. It's not good, it's not bad. It's whether it's making us money or not. That's it.
All right, so this is Pepe. Pepe is now getting a death cross. Okay, it's getting now a death cross of the moving averages. Okay, so that's not a good sign. We also have, this is a, let's look on the big picture here. You had this, first you had this big drop here of like 70% crash on Pepe. Uh, this is the big chart. Let me check the big chart. This one. All right, so this is Pepe log scale, the big picture. Okay, and that's not looking good, man. You can see this trend line here from the connecting all the picks. Looks pretty exhausted to me. Made a higher high, made a higher and marginally higher high,
Yeah.
three marginally higher highs,
That
nothing.
was with the Robin Hood news.
Oh yeah, that was actually a very good trade, man. That was
Yeah.
a very good trade, but
I call that a head and shoulders failure. I actually took that trade. We made money on it.
yeah, yeah. But since that top here in December, it's really showing weakness. Oh, again, like many coins. This is actually the best meme coin in my opinion. One of the best meme coins out there.
In
But
this
even
cycle for sure, yeah.
yes, but even that, man, this is for me. It's not a. I'm not buying Pepe. I'm not looking to buy Pepe. I'm gonna buy Pepe once it's gonna, uh, bottom out. I need it. I need a bottom. I don't. I don't. This is now. It's in a bearish trend. You can see from here. It's been bearish, and I'm not looking to buy Pepe till I see a change in the trend. Okay, at the moment the trend is bearish. The short-term trend. Actually, it's not so short. It's like 2 months already. It's since the top here, so there is a very a very high risk of like downside. People only look to the upside, but Pepe can go all the way back down to these levels, and that's gonna be horrendous. At some point, in a bear market, it can drop a lot. It's a meme coin. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Pepe. Not looking to buy it. Watching it. Once it's gonna give me a signal of buying, I'm gonna buy it. At the moment, I'm not buying it. I'm just
Yeah,
watching.
yeah, that's the thing, Sim. I mean, people, get enamored with a coin and they just want the same coin to succeed over and over. Hey guys, how about rotating through the coins that are making money, at any given moment? If Pepe made money, back, for example, in March 2024, made huge gain, and in May 2023, huge gains as well, and now it's not making any money, why to continue being enamored with it instead of just looking for the next trade, right? And again, that's what we believe. And I want to show people a bit of a difference, right? I want to educate just a little bit because people don't look at price actions or chart for at the right way. What I want you to see is the difference of how the chart looks like, in a good move up versus, a bad when it's healthy and when it's sick, right? Look what happened over here, all right? We had an initial move when it was announced, 10,000% in, like, 2 weeks. This is a weekly chart, by the way. Okay. So in roughly 2 weeks, this was when you wanted to trade it first. Then it lost momentum, created a sideways neglect phase. People weren't watching Pepe for a year almost. And then look at this. I want you to look at the difference of how ferociously it's moving up, right? Then had a small dip, but it was bought very fast, right? 2 weeks down and then continued back up. You had another way of making money on it. And then basically, I think this was kind of a done deal here for me, at least, right? And again, look at it. If you knew how to trade it, you could have traded it roughly over here and made, roughly 700%, 500%, wherever, right? Wherever you'll be selling it, right? So take a look at the uptrend, take a look at how it moves here, and take a look at here, right? Very different, totally different, aspect, right? It's in a downtrend right now. And as CM noted, for me, by the way, even if we do go sideways, this can do, a bounce, and then it will look like a very badass, head and shoulders. It has. So people don't get it when we say this, but we are in the game of probabilities. Okay, trading is a game of probabilities. It's not a game of certainties. It's not a game of falling in love with something, and it's surely not a game of hoping. There's no hopium involved in trading. All right, it is a game of probabilities. So when price is over here, after having all this drop down of 70%, a lot of overhead supply, the chart is looking right now sick. Even if it does bounce, all right, everything that it's telling us is that right now this is not a high probability trade, right, for us. And that's what's important to understand. Okay, we don't try to hope, we don't try to fight trends, we try to find setups that give us a high probability of success, and we can go concentrated in it, right? We want to be concentrated in it, that the gains that we do will move the needle over our account, right? We don't want 1% of our account to sit on something hoping it will do a 10 or 20x, right? If I will take a simple math, CM, if I take 1% and let's say I make 20x, isn't that amazing? 20x, right, CM? It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
But how many coins do 20x? Almost none.
In this
Yeah,
time of the cycle,
yeah. Even
nah,
at
no.
the best times, right? Some do, but not a lot, right? Some do, but not a lot. The probabilities is stacked against you to make 20x. But even if you do, from a 1% of your account, you just made 20% of your account in like a year or 2 years, right? But let's say you know how to be concentrated, right? For example, how many trades do 100%? Not 20x, like 2x.
Tons,
Multiple,
tons,
multiple,
tons.
multiple, multiple, much more than 20x, right? And you go in concentrated because you know how to trade low risk, high asymmetric reward trades, and you put a 20% of your account in one position because your risk is small. You know how to get out of position if it's invalidated, right? But then it does two times, just 2x, not 20x. Boom, you made 20% of your account. And that happens much more multiple times than a 20x. That's what people don't get, and that's what we're trying to preach. At least that's what I'm trying to teach people over here. That's a big
Greedy,
change.
greedy, 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 greedy people. Greedy,
Greedy
greedy.
people, they're looking for one huge home run, and just that's basically gambling.
Very, very gambling. Big gambling, man. Very gambling.
For sure. I see we're not getting any haze CM today. We're not getting anything. Do we even have any live viewers right now? Anyone?
Oh yeah, yeah. We have a few live viewers. It's Monday, man. People
It's
are,
Monday. That's the
people
problem
are
with Monday.
chilling.
Hey, if you're viewing, give us some positive feedback. Say hello. Give us
Smash the
one
like.
question. Smash the like.
Share it on Twitter. Share it on Twitter,
Share
my
it on
friend.
Twitter for sure, man. Share it. Retweet it. Retweet it. Now that it's called X, how can you call it? Re-exit? Doesn't sound the same, does it?
Nah, X is not a good name, man.
I don't like it. I like Twitter better for sure. But I do like Elon Musk at least.
Yeah, Elon Musk is a nice guy.
For sure. He is quite a nice guy. All right, we have an hello from Chitak Patel. Hello for you, Chitak. Any questions? If there are not going to be any questions from any, in the next like 2 minutes, probably we can call it a day, CM,
Oh,
because
give it some time. We're only 10 minutes in. Give it a 15, and we can call it. No worries, man.
for sure,
People are now brushing the teeth. They're
brushing the
now like
teeth.
they're brushing the teeth. Uh, looking on the
Just
coin
Chris is
market
saying
cap.
hi. Thank you, Just Chris. NY0 Theta, whatever, is saying hi. Hi to you too. Chatek is asking about ETH.
Yeah, I'll show you it. I'll show you it.
Yeah, go for it, CM.
I'll show you it, man. You know, is actually showing kinda, where is the East, man? Where is the clean chart here? All right, this one. Okay. All right, so look, you had a big bounce, from the low, the February low after the mega crash. Okay, that we shorted, we shorted ETH. We made a very nice gain on the ETH, and now it had a big bounce, obviously because it oversold. Now, all the moon boys from the toilet are calling them this is a reversal. They calling this a bull run. Ethereum is gonna take over. Ethereum going to a. I heard some stuff. I heard 14,000, man. Someone is calling for Ethereum to go to 14,000. Now, the thing is below, again, it is below the moving averages, okay? The moving averages are very important, to understand strength and health of the market. And it's below the 200 and it's below the 50. So for me, as long as it's below this area, it's bearish. Okay, if it bounces above it, maybe we're gonna get a rally. But me, I'm not trading Ethereum to the upside because it's very weak. And if Ethereum rally, I will probably make better money trading other shitcoins
Yeah.
than Ethereum. But at the moment, Ethereum, it obviously it's a bit stronger than Bitcoin, on the little bounce here.
But just for now, just in the last week or two, that's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I know, I
I
know.
mean, the dip over there was huge weakness against Bitcoin. Bitcoin like dipped 5% and ETH like dipped 30%. ETH is
The
still acting like a shitcoin
It is
almost.
rubbish. It is rubbish,
All
and
right.
and people in Twitter calling this, you gotta listen. People in Twitter calling this a symmetrical triangle that will send Ethereum or ascending triangle to 14,000 or something like that, and that's to me it looks like a bunch of bullshit.
Like a
Uh,
bit of hopium, I would say.
a lot of hope, you man, a lot of
First
hope.
of all, these kind of pennants, that long-term pennants, I mean, man, I haven't traded on these type of long-term pennants because usually they can go either way, okay? But the thing about ETH is I think that the argument for ETH is that it's lagging for so long after Bitcoin, even though it does has an ETF. So people are saying that one moment or another it needs to catch up the lag. Now, nothing is certain. Nothing is certain. There's big problems within the ETH community right now. First of all, in the ETF, so if you buy ETH on EDF, you don't enjoy the rewards of staking ETH. Because when you stake ETH, you can get like 4 or 5% on staking ETH. Okay. So that's nice because if prices, um, go up, you enjoy the price up and you enjoy the 5% interest rate by staking it. But if you buy the ETF, you don't enjoy the staking. So right now less of it's a, how do you call it, it's a deteriorated asset right now because it doesn't give the full value to the investors of the big investor community, big hedge funds, institutions, because it's inferior. That's the word. It's inferior because why to buy the EDF if you don't get any staking rewards? So if they change that in the EDF, maybe it can be kind of a catalyst. But look, you don't want to trade on weakness just because it's weak and something else was strong, right? That's not a good strategy, all right? That's kind of hoping that something will happen, okay?
How you get wrecked, man.
Yeah, it's low pro. That's how you sit on a trade for so long and don't make any money. I mean,
And no, and at some point, these people are going to sit on a trade when the market is transitioning into a bear market. And
as
that's
well,
not going to end well, man,
as
because
well,
as you know, most people in crypto these days, they don't know what is a bear market, you know? Because what happened in a bear market, all people in crypto get wiped away. Only few survive and thrive and continue to the next cycle. Most people get flushed to the toilet, and that's why they never learn because it's not the same people. You get me? They
yeah,
just
yeah.
get flashed every bear because the bear is not nice.
There's a saying. Suckers don't die; they only change. or something like that. Someone told me about it. And the market thrives on, the retail kind of dumb money that comes and pours the money, lose everything, and then, doesn't come back because he already is burned by the past. And that's what we're trying to break this cycle for many people, right? We're trying to break this cycle for all those people that had these boom and bust, episodes in their life. We want to share, kind of good tactics for what you should be doing, right? So if relying on a weakness is not a way to make fast gains, right? That's what we think. We don't believe in it. Can ETH move higher from here? For sure. But I will tell you when ETH will become interesting for me, right? ETH will become interesting for me, right? Above, the 4,100-ish area. While it once it will break to new highs for this cycle, and surely above the 4,900, which is the all-time high, then maybe it will catch momentum, because I will reiterate this. We are momentum traders. We rely on momentum to make money fast at short periods of time, instead of just waiting for who knows how long until something maybe makes a move. Okay, so that's where it becomes really, really interesting for ETH. Okay, and I think we covered ETH a while enough so we can move forward. Okay, what else do we
Yeah.
have?
This guy asking, is Turbo bit better? Man, that's not a good question, man. What do you mean is a bit better? Look, they're both in a downtrend. They're both going down in value. Can they bounce? Absolutely. Can Turbo make a bigger bounce? Absolutely. But if you're asking this
Anyone's
kind of
guess.
question, if you're asking this kind of question, you're probably not a trader, okay? You're probably a long-term investor, okay? So,
No, not an investor. Come on, don't give him the slack.
all right, what? So gambler, how you want to call him?
Yeah,
Whatever,
he's a hoper.
hoper.
He's a hoper right now.
Yeah, but
Right
his
now he's
his
hoping.
his his game plan is like holding for a couple of months, maybe a couple of years, you know.
Yeah,
So
but an investor actually has a game plan, understands how to, position himself to something that, has good expectancy. This is just hoping, in my opinion. But okay, we can call it.
hope
We can give him
hope
slack and call him a long-term hodler. Call it a hodler.
Yeah. So anyway, man, if you looking to buy downtrends, if you are buying downtrends, at some point the downtrend will flip to a bear market, and then you
We'll
will
continue
end up.
down. We'll continue down.
Yeah, and it's gonna flip to a bear market. What's happening in a bear market? The downtrend is taking over the entire chart. Okay, so it just break into new lows. You cannot stand, and you will not be able to stomach your position or your money, your investment money going down, 90, 95, 99%. So again, I don't think Turbo is better because Turbo is in a downtrend too. I'm not buying downtrends. We're not buying downtrends here. And that's not a strategy, man. That's a very bad strategy. It's not a strategy.
Yeah.
It's not a
No.
strategy.
Look, I will call this guy Nicoletta. I think that's the name, Nicoletta or something like that. Nicoletta. I didn't mean to sound aggressive or to diminish you in any way. Okay, I'm actually trying to point out that, and as CM said, that your question indicates that you don't have a strategy, right? It indicates that you have a lack of understanding of how to make money in the markets, and you are relying on us to kind of tell you or guide you towards, maybe a wishful thinking that you have. Maybe you want into Turbo, maybe you heard about Turbo for someone else, and you feel, it's something that maybe you don't want to miss out on. Okay, that's not how we operate. Okay, we operate upon an edge, and an edge can rotate between many, many different coins. Me and CM, we traded many, many different coins at different times, right? Because each coin has its own time to shine, right? So what we're saying right now is Pepe and Turbo are both not shining whatsoever. Okay, actually they're in a downtrend, and as I said, the probabilities of something in a downtrend to produce a long-lasting uptrend all of a sudden out of nowhere is slim, very, very slim. And because this is a game of probabilities, you can't bet on it, right? And we're looking for something we can bet with a concentrated position on, and that's why we're looking for something else right now. So Turbo, very much same as Pepe, no, nothing that we look. Tell on the other hand, is something in an uptrend right now, and we caught it, right, CM?
Yeah. Man, I'm still bullish on Telcoin at the moment. I don't have a position. I don't have a position because there is a risk now of a move down. Bitcoin is a little bit shaky. But once Telcoin will set up again, maybe this week, maybe next week, maybe we'll break out later. I'm definitely buying Telcoin because
It's
Telcoin,
creating a potential continuation right now, a
yeah,
potential continuation,
potential. Yeah,
right?
you cannot say yeah, potential. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the actual confirmation of a breakout.
Exactly. But at least what just Chris, I will call him Chris, is saying over here, he's saying bullish. Not that I don't like to use these frames, bullish, bearish, whatever. Is it setting up or isn't it setting up, right? So right now, Tel is in an uptrend for sure, right? Had a beautiful breakout over a secondary base of roughly 72 days. It was sweet spot. This was an amazing breakout trade, 70%. Right now, it's creating a potential continuation. So I understand what you're saying, Chris, right? It is much better than most market, high relative strength. Buyers are still dominating right now the chart, but to trigger a continuation trade, you need to get some sort of a confirmation, as CM said. So we're on the lookout for a potential confirmation for sure.
If you're looking for some good trades, if you want our trades, click the link below, join our community, man. You get all our trades when they come, all our
Yeah.
trades, all our market updates. You're gonna know everything. You're gonna get access to all our community, AMAs, man.
And scan the QR code if you want to. That's easier. Scan the QR code in the upper left side. It will take you to our landing page. You can do your due diligence. The reason why we don't give pics right on YouTube is not because we don't want to share with you the love, right? We do want to share with you the love. But the thing is that we know that people that become our members, they go through an onboarding process. They view, the onboarding, videos about how we do our trades, right? How we execute, when we trigger it, the entry, when we trigger stop loss, when we take profits. And it will be very irresponsible to just give people over YouTube without watching, knowledge center first, our trades, because then people don't understand, and they will be all in on a pick that you gave them. So we are responsible people, right? And that's why we teach here. What we do, we show you past trades, we show you things of interest every now and then. Okay, but if you really want to see exactly our trades, you need to go through the knowledge center first to understand what we do, so we're comfortable that you can actually follow, and be educated by, our trades, because we share them for educational purposes, for people to see how we trade, right? So definitely check us out if that's what you want, Mr. Soul X.
Well, man, thank you guys for watching. Smash the like, guys. It really help us, grow the channel, get to more people. That's all we want, man. Just smash the like, man. Give us a
Yes,
like.
smash
If
like.
you just take your mouse, man, just take your fucking mouse and click on the like button on YouTube. Just click on the like, man. It costs you nothing, man. Costs you
Yeah,
nothing, and it really help us a lot. So do us a
exactly.
favor, smash the like,
Exactly.
share this channel, share this on your Twitter as well. If you want to join our community, link below. And remember, no edge.
No trade. And shout out to the only one that moderated. Thank you, the only one. Next time.
Only
Cheers.
one. We salute you, man.
Salute to you and everyone else.